Are we recording?
Yes, we're recording.
Okay, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
It's too early. I don't like this energy. So early. You're making me hear. I'm sitting here early in fucking morning. I'm sober.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you decide to randomly take a trip to rehab?
I'm not in rehab.
I know.
Everybody just went straight to rehab. I am in here. I am in Spain for a work trip.
And I am also in Spain for a work trip. This is just my second home. Yeah. It just looks like my first. I'm just so rich. I just have two houses that look the same. 1, 2, 3, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Messy.
Welcome to MessyPod episode season 3 episode 42. I don't fucking know. What'd you say? I'm sorry. I'm not listening to you.
There's an echo in here. I want to see if it has good vocals. Should I check the acoustics?
No.
Have yourself a merry
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
Something's gay.
Happy Christmas.
Let's okay.
What, you want me to sing with you with our little delay?
I guess I'm
our
done.
Delayed Zoom podcast we're doing right now.
I guess I'm done. Before we get into Christmas, can I talk about something?
No.
That last podcast.
I hate you.
Was so funny.
Thank you.
Why do you hate me?
I was ready to fight. I don't know what you were gonna say.
It was
like
so
one of my last
funny.
podcasts, bitch. Wait, don't come for me.
No, I was extremely impressed. I thought it was very funny.
Thank you.
Because
I'm hilarious, Mike. I don't know if you know that I'm pretty funny. If you just give me the chance, okay? It's the reason it's because you've never done improv in your life, have you? You've never done improv before? Have you ever done improv before?
It's called No, I've never done reality TV. No.
Okay, but like I mean like actual structured improv, like theatrical improv before. No, right? Because you never noticed it. Whenever I try to do a bit with you, you always like shut me down. Or you always interrupt me. You do the two big things you're not supposed to do in improv, you do to me. And so I just end up shutting down for a lot of times on the podcast, just letting you go off because you never give me the opportunity to work off of you. You always shut me down when I'm trying to work off of you and like you want to keep on ranting. It becomes the Mike show and it's whatever. I mean, I love you. I don't like talking in the first place, but you can listen to a lot of the podcasts. And if you don't notice, you do that a lot with me.
The girls have been ready today.
You say no to whenever I bring things up and you shut me down. You want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And so I'm like, okay, so I can't do my thing.
What do I say? No? I like how we're working.
Because when you get into it, Mike, when you get into it. Like you go tunnel vision. I just sit there being like, oh, wow. I'm like, oh, wow, really? Oh, yum. But yeah, Mike, I'm pretty funny. I don't know. I have 2.38 million subscribers. I don't know if you know this. I won an award. I won an award for being a comedian.
You got the numbers.
People, I'm
I'm
just telling this to the podcast girls because some people just watch our podcast, don't even watch it separately, y'all. I'm pretty funny. I know you guys haven't gotten the chance to know that about me, but I'm a pretty funny person. If you give me the opportunity to be funny and like plan ahead. Thank you.
You know what? You're real ballsy when I'm 5,000 miles away. You're ballsy.
Yes, because you can't hit me anymore. Mike hits me. He lied. He's the one that hits me.
No.
We're flipping the tables now.
No.
We're flipping the tables now.
This ain't my furniture.
What were you sitting on? Was that a beach chair? What was that?
It was a lawn chair. I'm recording this in my bathroom. It's the only place I have light. Because it's morning for you, but it's night for me.
You took a chair from outside and brought it into your bathroom?
Yes.
Ew.
Because I miss you. And all I did, I'm just getting yelled at.
Yeah, you miss me, but now you're in your like luxury poolside hotel with your own pool, but that also faces a walking area that people can like see you from. I saw that in your Instagram story and I was like, oh, that would make me uncomfortable. I would not, you know me, my ass would not get in that pool if I knew people could just walk by and just see me in the pool. I would never touch that fucking pool.
Yeah, I will say the pool is only good for really putting your feet in. It's cold.
It's cold.
And it's nice here during the day.
It's the winter. It's the winter months. Are you in the southern? No, you're not in the southern hemisphere, right? You're in the northern hemisphere still. Right?
No, girl. I'm so southern. I'm off the coast of Africa.
Yeah, but you're off the coast of Spain, so you're in the northern hemisphere.
No, yeah, but I'm like more in the middle because it's like south, so it's really off the. I'm right next to Morocco.
Morocco, yeah, you're still in the northern hemisphere. You're still in winter. I was just wondering.
Oh.
I don't know where the fuck you are, Mike. I don't know. You just got kidnapped. You got kidnapped by Lindsay Lohan and you got sent back to the beach. She said,
what?
She said, I'm not done with you yet. And then she...
Well, real tea, the trailer for that dropped 3 years ago today.
Yes,
and I found out
nobody cares.
You know what? You are really on one today. Fucking go.
I tell you, the table's turning. You let me do my own podcast. Now I'm like, I can do this myself, bitch. I don't need you.
Mac finally learned what I've been afraid of this whole time, that I'm replaceable.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
But it's we might be able to have a hosting opportunity in Mykonos for Pride. You want to come? In August.
Was I included in the we?
No.
Oh, because you said we, and I was like, wait, am I? What? I'm famous now? We got an international? International queen?
Let's go to the beach club. I
thought it was gone.
No, it's back.
It's back? It returned?
It's back.
They got the lease back.
My big return. But before I don't want to talk about my shit. I really have nothing to say. You
have a lot to say. People have questions.
Okay?
Ask me. Sorry, just because of my throat.
Let's get this out of the way because we have to talk about Christmas.
Oh yeah, well, this is a Christmas podcast, but it's a weird Christmas podcast because you decided to be at a different time. Are you going to be there for Christmas?
No, silent night. Holy, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't. Mac, I don't.
I would rebel. If they were holding me away from Christmas, I'd be like, bitch, you better be paying me $1 million fucking dollars. I would use my religion against it. I'm like, bitch, I was raised Baptist. You're keeping me from my Baptist family on Christmas, bitch. You better be ready to count fucking heads.
The money. No, I should be
about to give me a fucking reason to tell my Baptist family why I am not going to be home for Christmas before I hear my grandmother cry at me for 20 hours straight.
I should be back on the 21st. Your Baptist grandmother crying. But no, that just means that I will see you. I'll be back hopefully before New Year's. I'm either going to be back before New Year's or mid-January. I don't know.
Jesus. Wait, so do you get Christmas off? Or are they going to send you back home for Christmas or something? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to be done here because I'm, the brand deal. This alcohol brand deal that I'm doing in Spain.
Alcohol brand deal.
I'm learning on a vineyard how to make sangria, and I'm like, I need to be in Spain. So I flew to Spain to learn how to make sangria. That's what I'm doing here. So I will be back 100% the 21st, but I'll be in New Jersey, and then
you're just there for a surgery. You're getting a surgery. Your nipple stuff. Speaking of surgery, Bob the drag queen actually got a throat surgery. I thought that was just a lie that he was saying because he was going to film something, but no, he actually got a throat surgery, and people are saying like his voice sounds like so much more smooth now on sibling rivalry or something, whatever they just or sibling watch whatever they do their Patreon thing. I think they do. He came back and they said his voice is like it's less raspy now. So
I thought you can make your voice deeper.
I don't know. I think you can, but no, I thought because I remember I was watching his like last review video he did for whatever drag show. I don't know, one of the 500. And he said he was going off to do throat surgery. And I thought, that's a stupid excuse. I'm like that. Yeah, bitch. Winter season. What's happening? But no, he actually went to go get throat surgery.
Oh my God. I think there's the
and that's my gay agenda.
You lazy bitch. This is gonna be such a messy fucking episode.
I woke up to your voice. I woke up to your fucking voice chats of you giving me an idea.
This is the time we normally podcast for you.
No, it's not. Shut up. Yes, it
Say
is.
something.
I know, but I'm never prepared. I am never prepared in the morning. You think, am I ever prepared for that podcast? Barely.
I know. I'm the one that prepares.
Well, yeah, that's my gay agenda. Wow.
No, I think Bianca Del Rio, Bob the Drag Queen, and Trixie Mattel are 3 winners that said that they would never do Drag Race again.
And that's the tea.
Yeah,
I went to a drag show on Friday.
Where? Precinct?
Yeah, Precinct. Bitch.
I got your drunk text at 4 in the morning.
And I didn't text you drunk.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't drunk. I think I texted you.
You sent me. You texted me.
Oh,
you said,
I said that. I said
MessyPod.
Yeah, the girls know us at Precinct now. The girls, the alt gays at Precinct know who we are.
But wait,
I like Precinct. I'm starting to like Precinct more than
I love Precinct.
WeHo in general. So it's a different vibe. It's a very different vibe, and I'm starting to really like. What were you gonna say?
What? No, I was just agreeing with you. I like Precinct a lot more. I think we should definitely do nights there more often. Also, do they know us or do they know you? Because whenever they see us out in public, they say, "Oh my God, Mac, I'm a big fan," and they look at me like, "Who the fuck are you?"
There was people that knew specifically me. A lot of them knew specifically me. Okay, a lot of them, most of them. But I don't know. I mean, but there was a few that said they watched me because of the podcast, or listened to my podcast, and so I was like, okay. But there was a few people that just say they watch my videos, but they probably watch the podcast too. We'll see.
Wow, the girls! I love that. The girl,
and also the finale for what does this come out this week? Oh, this will be over. But I guess the last day for the little competition that Bitch Pudding's putting on for the newcomer queens is tomorrow night. We're filming this on Monday.
Oh,
and
man.
Guess what? The one I knew I liked the most that I thought was gonna last to the end, last to the fucking end, bitch. You're welcome, boss. The one with the white face.
Oh yeah. You want to know how I knew that she was gonna make it till the end?
How?
When they said, "Okay, you have like 4 seconds. Why should people vote for you?" And she looked at everybody and said, "Have you ever seen someone do what I just did?" And then everyone went, "No." And then she just went, "Exactly. Thank you." And walked away.
Yeah, I liked her because she's very modern drag. Art ho drag, I guess we can call it. Art ho drag.
Mm-hmm. Bussy pop.
Art ho mime drag, because they do the white face and like the black, that's art ho mime.
But yeah, no, I think you should definitely go. I miss you. I want to start going there with you more often. We need to have like our own little like. What is this light? I'm so sorry. Do you keep seeing that? Yes.
Yeah. So there's flashing. We should host our own drag show. We should be the host of some drag. We should be the host of some drag competition at some gay bar once a week that we host via podcast or something, or start a Twitch for our podcast that we host it.
I can't
for
do
newcomer
Twitch.
queens.
Did you see the thing with Twitch? Apparently, to like be a partner on Twitch, you need to like log a certain amount of hours.
You're supposed to, yeah. That's what I agreed to on my agreement, but they never took my partnership away. So,
everybody's like, "Why aren't you doing Twitch anymore?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm too busy. I can't do that."
When you want to start from the entry level, when you don't talk to the executives, so they just partner you right away, like I did. You you have to log in certain hours and minutes every day or every week or something in order to even qualify.
No, I take back what I said about you doing good without me.
Qualify.
The podcast sucked.
Shut up. And you don't even qualify for the partnership. Don't you like qualify for like there's like a level before the partnership, and then you have to be like approved to be a partner by achieving that certain level or something. I don't know.
I'm already
there's
there.
like an associate or something. And then there's a partner.
I was already an associate. It's to be a partner. It's to be a partner. You have to log like a shit ton of hours a week. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I never have. Only streamed once. Only streamed once. I still got the blue check mark and everything. They said this is Mac Does Its page whenever he comes back.
But I'm glad I got to come back. I was very nervous when I was leaving, and that's why I was happy that you were able to do it, because this is almost the end of season 3 of our podcast. And I was gonna miss it.
This might be the end. I don't know what I'm doing next week. Y'all,
if we
don't tell y'all the truth, I don't know.
If we don't do next week, then we'll do a thing where the day where we give each other a gift or something like that, we'll record that, we'll get our reactions, and we'll post that. How's that?
Post that on YouTube. When are we gonna give each other our gifts? In January?
What? January. Bitch, I didn't even buy you anything yet.
So this is gonna be the final episode of the year. Should I call it that? Our final episode of the year?
Call it that.
Call it burp. Burp. Oh my god.
Also, before we talk about, I know I sent this in a voice note, and I want to talk about this with you.
Okay.
The hygiene stuff in Spain. And I think this is a lot of stuff all over the world. First of all, the shits I have overseas are next level. I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the toilets are designed so your shit hits the back of the bowl first. And then it gets just like, my toilet is covered.
And so it just like slowly slides down. Ew, yeah. I know exactly what you're No, give me that. Talk about poop. I don't want to talk about shit.
Wait. To the point where I'm so embarrassed every day that when they come to clean my room, so I ask to have a toilet scrubber. So I do it myself. I'm cleaning my own toilets. Also, I don't understand what this toilet paper situation is. It's like the cheapest toilet paper, and it's everywhere in Spain. This could be maybe just the hotels. Hotels toilet paper in the US is fire. This stuff doesn't absorb anything.
What hotels are you staying at? Some hotels have shitty toilet paper too. It's just cheap. You can buy it in bulk.
Not where we stay. Mac, not where we stay. Mac, not where we stay.
You can buy it wholesale.
But for some reason, like, I will be wiping for like 20 minutes. It's nuts. It doesn't stop, and they don't believe in.
That's why you bring wet wipes with you everywhere. But then you can't flush the wet wipes either. Oh, that's gross.
Oh yes. Also, they expect you not to flush.
Yeah, because you're on an island. Yeah.
I've been in a reality show setting before, and they literally tell everyone, cast and crew in the house, don't flush the toilet paper. Just throw it in the garbage. Have you ever been in a house where there's 30 people that are just putting shit paper in the? Have you ever had to experience that? And you're supposed to be on TV like, this is glamorous. This is the light.
With your shitty smelling bathrooms.
My shitty smelling bathroom. Also, I found a hack in order to get ice. They've been bringing me like a bottle of champagne complimentary every day. So I asked to have it on ice. And then I've just been using that for ice to put in my drinks.
Like giving you a bottle of champagne every day?
Yeah, girl. I'm dieting. My diet consists of a bottle of champagne.
A bottle of champagne and a charcuterie board.
The mini fridge is also lit, stocked. They restock it every day. I ain't paying for this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane. That's fun.
I wish you were here.
No, you don't.
I miss you.
No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I know you feel abandoned.
I do. You abandoned me so out of nowhere. Let's talk. That's why I came up here. I come up on here. I brought you up here. I made sure I want you to do an episode with me because I want people not to think I'm crazy when I say you literally called me one night saying, "Hey, I have to leave the country," and then 12 hours later, you left the country. Posting on Instagram, you were out of the country, and I was like, okay. So I got to do this podcast myself. And I was literally sitting there with Jake being like, I guess I got to do an entire month of this podcast alone. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, Mike called me saying he has to leave tomorrow. And
wait, first of all, I got a call. I got a big business call, and they said, we need you on a plane in 6 hours.
Literally.
I had to then film 2 YouTube videos before even leaving. I had to pack 3 suitcases. And in the midst of my chaos, I found time to call you and say, Matt, will you be
I'm
okay?
glad you called me, but no, I'm just saying, I don't want people to think I was just making a random excuse and didn't plan this right. I was like, no, it literally just happened on a random night. You were like, hey, I'm leaving in like 6 hours. And I was like, oh, where you going? I'm going all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. I'm like, oh, okay, so I won't see you for a while.
Yeah, and I like that you literally go, you're like, well, how long are you gonna be gone? And I'm like, I don't know.
I was like, okay, well, I'll figure it out. Exactly what I said, I'll figure it out. And I've been figuring it out. So
it's chaotic, man.
Here we go.
I've been trying to find things to do, and I've been coming up with ideas. I think for the podcast, I got all those memes or like gift quotes from you that I posted on our social media.
Yes.
I'm gonna start doing those. I think for our every episode, like I'm gonna get like a few clips or like memeable, gifable moments, and I'm just gonna like post them on our socials for people to use. I feel like I would love that. Let me know on Twitter if you guys like that because it did well. So
it did well, yes, because people love me, Mike. I don't know if you know this.
They love me too, Mac. I don't know if you know this. Okay.
So hookup time. You want to do a hookup time? You want to talk about sex?
I could do a quick past Christmas hookup time. It's with a girl.
Oh, and before we get into this hookup time, it is time for a sponsor.
I'm in the middle of being kidnapped. There is my kidnapper. They look, I'm not going to say dangerous in today's climate. Mac, are you kidding me? I'm not doing it. Guys, I want to take a second to talk to you about the Muscle app. You know what I don't like when I'm on dating apps? Wasting my time talking to people that don't have the same intentions as I do. That's why the Muscle app is great, because I can talk to people with what? The same intentions as I do. Let me hear you say it. No, the same intentions.
The same intentions as you do.
Thank you, kidnapper. You can go away. The Muscle app gives you the opportunity to make 3 different profiles. One for a friend, one for someone you want to flirt with, and one for someone you want to have fun with. Literally just called friend, flirt, and fun. The friend are the people that you kind of, want a friend zone, basically. The people that you just want to hang out with normally without any kind of romantic or sexual attraction. The flirt option is for the people that you actually want to go on dates with. The husband kind of material. Like me. Please, somebody see me like that. Please, for the love of God. And the fun option is literally just, you know what the fun option is. You know what the peach emojis, the eggplant emojis, y'all feeling it in your loins. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So gone are the days of just hitting up people and going, sup, NMU, like that boring conversation that goes nowhere. Like, can we put in more effort, people?
And the beauty is that if you were to be on fun, the person on flirt wouldn't even see you, Mike.
They wouldn't even see you because when you categorize somebody as one way, you can't see them outside that box. So if I categorize my kidnapper as flirt, they can't see me if I am trying to have some fun. So I categorize you as flirt. Ooh. I'm now looking for fun. Can't see me.
It's free and 100% queer owned and new. So let's jump on this community together and build it strong, Mike.
Thank God I said that we're in different categories because he can't see me anymore.
Links below.
Thank you, Muscle app. Now back to whatever Mac and Mike are talking about. Miss you guys.
Ow.
Wow.
Okay. That was fun. Okay. Guess what? It's hookup time with Mike. Woo. Yeah.
Okay.
I still have mucus in my throat. I haven't cleared it out. I literally got up off the bed and turned on this Zoom.
Okay. Well, you also get, I'm not going to say who this girl was. People could be investigators and guess because I don't have it's very easy to guess. But there was a Christmas. I was in college and I was home. And for my whole family was getting ready to go to my uncle's house for Christmas Eve, right? Mm-hmm. So they went first because I had to drive separate. So me and the girl I was with at the time stayed back at my house, and they were like, we have a few minutes before we have to go spend the rest of the night with my family. And we just made eye contact, and I was just like, yeah, go upstairs. So we run upstairs, and I was like, I'm going to give you an early Christmas gift.
Oh, okay.
So I literally just went down on this girl, like just oral sex shit for like 45 minutes! And I'm not even exaggerating, I'm screaming. I hope the people next to me can hear me. Mac! It was to the point where I was like, I don't know if I was just bad. Or I know. She said that she was good like multiple times. I don't believe that. I feel like that is not the case because I know women try to say that to like help males' egos. I'm also not dumb because I was practicing all the tips. I thought I was doing a good job. It was just going for a really long time, and I don't know if that means it was either really good or really, really bad. But this is where it gets funny because I was down there for so long.
Okay.
Apparently I got a little messy and I got like, it's like all red around my face.
Oh no.
I was going a little ham. And then we went to my family's party and my whole family was calling out how it was just like, stuff's all red all over my face. And everybody kept calling me like Red Santa all night. I don't know. This is because I started growing in facial hair, so I guess I had like a prickly beard, and I guess rubbing that against her.
So you just had a bright red face?
I had a bright red beard facial thing, and it was really embarrassing because I was like, "What do I say?"
You have pussy beard, pussy beard.
Oh God, I never get to talk about having sex with girls on the podcast. I never talk about having sex with girls on the internet. Maybe that's why everybody thinks I'm a raging homosexual, which I'm not saying I'm not, but.
Go ahead, talk about more girls you've had sex with on this podcast, Mike. Feel free. You have before. You did in the beginning, but I don't know.
I have. Did you ever have sex with a girl, Mac?
No.
I think you should.
Why? Why would you attack me like that?
I think you should have sex with a girl and just tell us about your experience. That's a podcast episode.
No, I'm never gonna do that.
Why? I say this to the straight people all the time. I say, fuck the guy once. Let me know how it is.
Tell me how it is, Jesus Christ.
I'm just trying to make the world a little bit more fluid, you know?
Stop it. So Christmas?
Hey sis, it's Christmas. What? Do you still believe in Santa Claus?
I am not answering that question, Mike. I mean,
Why?
Technically Santa Claus did exist once. Saint Nicholas was a real person, but the myth of Santa Claus is just something that was pushed by Coca-Cola.
Google that. Who was Saint Nicholas?
Yeah, Saint Nicholas was a real saint. He was some man that like protected kids and shit.
There was a man that lived in North Pole.
No, he didn't live in the North Pole. He lived in like Europe. I don't know. He lives in Scandinavia. I don't fucking know. You can literally search it. Saint Nicholas is a real person. It's just that the lore of Santa Claus.
Don't state facts if you don't know your shit. I'm sorry, I'm so competitive right now. I've been cooped up. Like,
yeah, Saint Nicholas is real. It's just that the lore of Santa Claus came afterwards, and then the image of Santa Claus that we follow today came from a Coca-Cola ad. Like with the white beard and the red coat and all that stuff, and that came from a Coca-Cola ad, and that's the Santa Claus we know today. Capitalism literally created Santa Claus, but Saint Nicholas was a real person.
Why did they make him fat? Why wouldn't they make him like?
Because he's jolly and happy, and I don't know.
You know, you're right.
He sits all day. While everyone else works for him, and then he finds his way to shove himself down chimneys. I think they made him big because him shoving himself down chimneys just looks goofy. If it's like for kids, like, look at this big man fitting down this chimney. You know, kid
it's
shit.
Probably all cute. It's probably this big man getting stuffed down that chimney.
Big man getting getting shoved down that small hole.
You think Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus talk dirty to each other? Like, jiggle these balls, bitch. I'm gonna stuff you like a chimney, you fucking slut.
Oh my gosh, probably not.
And what if he has a red nose? What if he has such a red nose because in order to get to everyone's house on Christmas Eve, he has a coke addiction?
Does he have a red nose?
Yes. Jolly red nose.
He doesn't have a jolly red nose.
Mama
he?
Jolly Red Nose.
I don't fucking know,
Yes.
girl. Girl, I don't know about anything.
What
about
about
Santa
Rudolph?
Claus.
Maybe Rudolph had a coke addiction. That's why everyone shunned his ass.
No one wants to play his games.
No one play that motherfucking games. I want to play new games.
Bitch, we ain't playing with you. We ain't starting cocaine. We ain't starting that meth, bitch. My phone. I guess my voice was at such a tone that my Zoom a thing just popped up on my Zoom being like playing music. No, girl,
When is
I
your
was just
EP dropping?
What?
When's your EP dropping? Aren't you dropping an EP?
I want to drop an EP.
What would your Christmas song be called?
My Christmas song be called?
This is your moment.
Sis, it's Christmas. I don't know.
No, that's RuPaul.
I know. Hey, sis, it's Christmas. I don't know. I want to make a Christmas song. I'd probably do a cover. Do some super jazzy cover out of nowhere. It's like the music is not, my music's not jazzy at all. But then when Christmas comes, I'll do like that sleigh song. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Let's put on a show.
You were like low tempo. I'm trying to think. You'd be something with like stuff in a Christmas tree, or like
Christmas tree,
or you know what I mean, something like that. Something like low tempo, because you don't do like high fast songs. You do more like with a beat. I don't know. What is the best Christmas gift you ever got? Like the most happy you ever were opening a gift on Christmas?
When I got my first laptop, I think.
Oh,
that was cute. I felt like an adult when I was given a laptop. I was like, oh my gosh, next level, a laptop.
It was the beginning of it all.
Or no, my first time getting my first actual cell phone when I get my first cell phone, 8th grade.
What was your first cell phone?
It was that fake AT&T like wannabe Blackberry thing that like everyone had around my generation.
Oh God.
It was like in the 8th grade. It was like, it looked like a Blackberry, but it was really more flat and had like the AT&T symbol on top of it. It was like AT&T's version of a Blackberry.
Oh, I never had that. I had a Nextel.
What is that?
It's like the one that was also a walkie-talkie. Remember, it'd be like, "Where you at?"
Oh, yeah, whatever that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, where you at? Everybody called it a tumor because it was huge in my pocket.
Ew!
Ew, you bitch!
That phone lasted like a year. That wasn't even catch on. No one had it.
Okay.
And a few people that did, everyone looking at me like, ew. Wow.
Okay.
It was like, you got that? Ew, that annoying ass fucking commercial. Where you at?
Okay. Not only did I have it, I had the case that also was like, it was like a clip to your waistband.
Oh God.
So I had this huge chunky phone clipped to my waistband, and I walked into school. Yep.
Thinking you were
right.
cool.
Yep. Hello. It was it was interesting. That's why I probably didn't have any friends. So it was a fake Blackberry?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it was a fake Blackberry. Chris Clemens posted a picture about it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my God, I had literally the same phone. That was my literal same first cell phone. So I'm glad it was like, I think it was something around my generation. It was like when we started getting cell phones, it was a lot of our first cell phones. It was like this weird fake Blackberry looking thing.
Oh, well, that sucks. I was old enough to get a real Blackberry. Fucking losers.
You were rich enough to get a real Blackberry, right?
No, I was old enough.
You're old enough. Blackberries are still used. Blackberries are still used by government officials. That's like their form of communication. They use Blackberries.
What does your father have, like 9?
My dad does have a Blackberry, but I don't know what he does on it. My dad has a lot of phones. It's weird. We know he doesn't have a second family because he does not. He does not have the energy. I am his son.
Yes. I feel like you are the mix of you're your dad's clone, but you got your mom's sass.
No, I got my dad's sass. I got my mom's burst of energy. My dad.
What?
Yeah, my mom, the burst of energy I show you is my mom 24/7, but then me on the other every other time is more my dad. My dad's very laid back and sarcastic as fuck. My mom is just that's my mom.
I need to meet your father. I need to meet your father.
You will. If you were here, you could have went to the tree trimming party with me, and you would have met my dad.
I've been there for 5 years, Mac. I've been there for 5 years. I go away for one business trip. The best Christmas gift I ever got was a Nintendo 64 when I was in first grade.
Ew.
Ew, fuck you. Don't you're really pissing me off. No, and then the Nintendo 64 was the best Christmas gift I ever got. I've never been so excited about a gift. I got my first games were Kirby, Yoshi's Story, and Super Smash. And I think I played Super Smash for like months. And no one could beat me. I was Blue Kirby. Everybody in the comments right now, fuck off. I'm Blue Kirby, bitch.
You're Blue Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember.
I've been Blue Kirby my entire fucking life.
I think I used to pick Donkey Kong a lot when I was on 64.
Really?
Yeah.
I just remember Blue Kirby with Samus's little load up beam, like the Super Saiyan Kamehameha or whatever.
Kamehameha. I haven't played Smash Bros in a while. No, it's been a bit.
It has. It's been a moment. I need to play. I have the Switch.
Me too. I don't play the Switch that much.
I want to. I'm gonna hook it up to my main screen. I'm gonna be buying a lot of stuff for my living room recently, and I want to play Little Monsters. I have the first and second one.
What is Little Monsters?
You've literally played Little Monsters on your YouTube channel. You have a whole video playing Little Monsters. Little Nightmares.
Little Monsters, bitch.
Okay, it's a little monster. It's a little monster.
Monsters. It's Little Nightmares.
My favorite thing we do is Christmas Eve. We go to my uncle's house, and we're with the Italians. I love the Italians so much, so that's always the best night. And I only say that just because there's like a lot more cousins my age. So it's a lot more. Can
sorry,
you shut the fuck up?
I just had to gag real quick. I'm joking. There's mucus in my throat.
But no, we play Pirate, that game where or White Elephant, where you could steal people's gifts from one another's, and it gets heated. Think about a room full of me's, and you're just stealing gifts from one another.
Everyone's screaming at each other. Yeah.
People have literally fought. People have stormed out.
My aunt wanted to do White Elephant this year, and we were all like, no. You're like, no, you're gonna do a White Elephant for Christmas? No.
What do you do? What do you do for Christmas?
We have our Christmas is the busiest, like 2 to 3 days of my entire life. Jake got to experience it for the first time, and he was like, Jesus, y'all don't stop. I was like, yes, fuck. When you in a traditional Baptist family, it doesn't stop. We start off we don't do church anymore. We stopped doing church. Thank fucking Christ. We stopped going to church.
Yeah, we did too.
We stopped going to church when I was in like the 4th grade. We stopped going to church when I was in the 4th grade because my great grandparents got too old. So I was like, thank God that was out of the way. But now we do like a breakfast in the morning, and the breakfast like goes on until like brunch basically, and then we have to go off and start cooking for dinner, and we go meet up together for dinner. Usually we try to see like a movie in between, but then we haven't been able to as of late because we all cook a lot of food. And so it's gift exchange. Well, no, first it starts off with my dad. I started with my dad for the first, like usually the day before Christmas Eve and also Christmas Eve. We bake the night before, and then we open presents, and then we have like a lunch and all that stuff, yada yada yada. Then the next morning, it's my mom. Then we're cooking for breakfast. We wake up really early for breakfast, cook for breakfast, have a gift exchange for breakfast. Then we cook for dinner, go to dinner, have a gift exchange for dinner, and then call it a night. So it's like 3 straight days of cooking and gift exchanging. Oh, no. And my boyfriend found it exhausting.
I bet.
I was like, I bet.
Jake held it down. Jake held it down on the podcast too. I heard he did really good on the doing a little Marvel episode.
Yeah, because he's a little Marvel nerd. And I was like, let's do an episode. You can tell me about your favorite Marvel films.
I love that. I also love that I still to this day see comments that are like, Mac has a boyfriend.
Literally, because I love that though. I love that. You know, I love that. I don't talk about him that much on purpose. And so I'm like, yes, it's a secret. Shh. How about you? What do you do? Like, what do you just have a dinner?
Well, we go. It's like we get drunk on Christmas Eve. Me and my cousins do. Like my cousin Jordan. My cousin Jordan just always blacks out to the point where it's kind of concerning. Like the family. The thing with my family is instead of stepping in to help, we'll all just talk behind your back. We'll be like, Jordan drinks too much. Jordan drinks too much. And then Jordan comes out, so we go, Jordan, want a drink?
Oh my God.
Constantly enable him. And then we basically, the cousins now are old enough, so we party. My parents and their brothers and sisters, like my aunts and uncles, are getting a little old. So they're calming down, but we have a really good time. In the morning, my grandmother always sleeps at my house, my sister and my brother-in-law, and Nolan is going to come. This year, I'm doing something really fun for Nolan. I bought a Grinch costume. And
this is like the fourth episode you're talking about this. But go ahead.
I'm saying it again.
Tell the girls.
No, I didn't talk about this yet. No way I
Yes,
did.
you did. You brought it up in the Q&A episode. You sent me a video note and I explained it more, a voice note.
Well, whatever.
I think
then y'all know what I'm going to do.
And then you mentioned it in the podcast before you left. You said you're going to dress like the Grinch and you're going to steal your nephew's presents.
Excuse me if the days are blurring together and I don't really remember what you said. But I'm going to fuck up and that's it. And then we're going to hang out my dad's side of the family on actual Christmas and bake cinnamon rolls and have like a more like kumbaya dinner. But this year it's going to be...
Are you getting your nephew anything?
Yeah, the costume of me being the Grinch.
Meanwhile, I got my niece some like learning cube thing, and then I'm giving my sister a $200 gift card just to buy things, whatever she needs, because I don't know. I also got my sister other stuff, but that's like the main thing. That is cool.
I really do commend you helping, like getting your sister like stuff like that to carry. You're like a really good uncle. Meanwhile, I'm over here like. I'm like, that fucking kid's not gonna remember shit.
Oh my God, But my sister will randomly send me stuff on Amazon being like, I need this, and I will literally buy it for the niece, anything for my niece. It's so weird saying that. Anything for my niece. I have a fucking niece. Can you believe
I have a
that?
nephew. I still think one day we should get them together.
No.
Yes.
No. My sister will never. My sister be like, no. My sister probably be like, no boys for her until like she's like 16. My sister's gonna be one of those mothers.
Okay. I told you I want to start looking at houses. You guys, I'm saying it on the podcast. Me and Mac, we're gonna buy a content house.
Content house. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it the messy house or something.
The house of mess.
The house of this mess, but it's not mess. It's gonna be like the cleanest, modern looking mansion we can ever fucking find. There's a pool in the living room.
Yes.
It's like that in The Incredibles 2, the house they say in Incredibles 2. That's our.
See, you say this like we couldn't do it, and also, it would be big enough where like I don't even have to see you Monday through Thursday. We can give each other space. That's fabulous.
We just come together into our podcast room, and that's when we see each other once a week.
Or to watch movies and videos.
Our content creating room.
I realize we're not going to be able to do our yearly New Year's thing, because normally every time around New Year's we do a final podcast where we give like our hopes for the podcast of next year.
No, we did that in the beginning of the year. We did that on our first episode back.
But that's not gonna be till February.
Well, you know what the
February. Thing is? You know, maybe we don't.
But then we'll have time. You know, when February comes, we'll already been gone through January, so we have a little taste of how 2022 happened, and we come in February with our expectations of is it going to be a good year or a bad year.
I also think the podcast is going to be very different. I feel like this is going to be like. I feel like the podcast in the future, once we like talk about like, you know, how how we can do it to make it easier for one another.
Yeah, I'm gonna budget for some things for the podcast.
What is the best gift you ever gave somebody for Christmas?
Probably what I got you. I was very excited to get you that gift. That was one of my favorite gifts to give. Because
that is one of my favorite gifts.
Yeah, because you kept literally for like the entire year, you kept on talking about how you wanted it, but you could not get it because it was either like sold out or it was just like so much. And so I was just like, I want to get it. I'm gonna give it. So I literally bought that a while ago before Christmas because it took forever to ship because it was so high demand. And so I literally just had it in my closet, sitting in my closet for like episodes. You kept on mentioning it over and over again. Every time you kept on coming over, and I was like smiling at me, like, "Oh, really? Oh, wow, yeah, you'll get it one day." Even though I knew I had it in my closet, waiting to give it to you on Christmas.
I love that gift.
I love giving people gifts of things that like they really want, but they don't know anyone's going to give it to them. Also, when I gave Jake a PC gaming laptop. I was very excited to give him that because he's always complaining about how his friends would PC game and he didn't have a PC, so he couldn't game with them. So I bought him a PC laptop just to shut him up. Yeah, but I like giving people things that they really want without even knowing that they were things that people know that they want without even knowing that they've been like complaining to me about how much they want it. And to show them that I've been fucking listening, bitch. I listen. Even though I don't look like I do because of my face, I listen.
You do. You're actually a really, really good gift giver, I have to say. That was a lot of fun.
I am told.
But I feel like I was like thinking a lot about what to get you because it's either stuff that is like convenient for you to help your life, or I feel like you like experiences.
Yes, I love experiences. I love things that help me like exactly what you said. You can give me external hard drives. I fucking need that shit, girl. I'm running out of space everywhere. I have no space anywhere. I am running out. If you want to give me that, you can give me some of those. I need some of those.
You know what I need? I need fucking Advil. I threw out my back this morning.
Really? Oh, damn.
Have I told you that? Did I tell you I throw out my back all the time?
Because you're lifting so many fucking weights. Stop. Stretch more.
No, I don't ever stretch.
CBD, bitch. You have to stretch. That's why you're throwing out your back.
Don't yell at me.
I'm gonna tell my boyfriend's studying kinesiology. I'm gonna tell him he's gonna yell at you.
I don't even know what the fuck Spanish you're talking.
Kinesiology, the study of like physical movement, physical therapy, stretching. That's what kinesiology is. Physical therapists are kinesiologists.
Filler queen. Never heard of her. Never heard of her.
The stretching is very important. You're gonna grow up to be like 50 years old, and you want to be able to like even move an inch. So you better start stretching, especially with how much weights you're lifting, bitch. You see all those men stretching in the gyms, don't you? That's on purpose.
No, not the big ones.
Not the big ones. Oh my god.
You know what? Even if I might be in a wheelchair, but I'll still be drop dead.
You'll be in a wheelchair, just still filled with filler, and people are gonna be very confused.
I don't do filler.
Let's give some thank yous. What to be thankful about? What happened this year? Let's year and review it real quick.
Okay.
Before we call it a wrap.
I would like to say a special thank you to Maldonado Monster Cakes for making us both birthday cakes.
Yes.
And just being very cool. They made us each a birthday cake, and they made our podcast a fucking birthday cake.
Yeah, they made us the ass cake. I remember that. Yeah.
And they made us 4 cakes.
I think it's 4K. Yeah, Maldonado birthday cakes. Thank you so
Maldonado Monster Cakes.
Monster cake. I say birthday cakes. Maldonado Monster Cakes. Thank you so much for those gifts. That's very awesome. Some people that listen to our podcast and want to like be a part of it in certain type of ways and get their names out in certain type of ways. Thank you to drag queens for existing. Giving us content to talk about.
Thank you each for giving Mac a gay agenda every week.
Gay agenda every single week. Thank you, drag queen. Thank you, RuPaul, for fracking.
Thank you. Let's go back and forth. Ready? Thank you to everybody's hormones for causing them to fuck, so that I can continue to do my segments. I really appreciate all of you being messy.
Thank you, Florida, for existing and also having very weird journalism laws to allow people to search up your state and find the weirdest news in the entire country.
Thank you to the Muscle app and Raycon for keeping the lights on.
What lights, bitch? They pay like my gas bill. No, really. Yeah, thank you. Thank you to our Patreon subscribers for subscribing to us weirdly and also keeping our lives on.
Wait. Okay, can we say thank you and sorry? I literally, guys, I'm not gonna tell you what yet, but me and Mac have a lot for, like, I'm excited about what our Patreon is gonna be. We'll let you know yeah, I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. Thank you to
Carol Burnett.
Why Carol Burnett?
I don't know. Just, she's a strong woman.
Thank you to Nicki Minaj. I don't know.
Thank you to thank you to gays for being gay. You guys listen to us. This is a lot of fun. Thank you, Mac. Just being adorable and cuddly and dealing with my and putting up silently with my steamroll behavior.
It's a lot. It's a challenge.
It is not the first time I've heard that.
Well, thank you, Mike, for existing.
You know what I love?
Thank you, Mike's muscles, for giving me something to talk about randomly out of nowhere. Jesus Christ, put them down. I don't want to see them.
You know what I want to say? Thank you to the smell right between my balls and my thigh. I like it.
Okay.
Where can people find you, Mac?
Oh my God. People can find me anywhere. If you search Mac Does It, that is KIRKLAND. KIRKLAND. Where can we find you, Mike?
You can find me everywhere if you go fuck yourself.
Awesome. And shout out to the person in front of my face for last week's word of the day, which was I do not remember.
Pause. Every time you do this, you forget.
No, I just forgot last week. I remember the weeks before last week's. I was just because it was so late, and I was like, I need to get this video out. So I was like, without even remembering to do it. I totally forgot about it.
The second I saw it, I was like, he probably realized this while it was exporting. It was
literally,
like,
I realized it while it was like halfway exported, and there's still an hour left of exporting. I was like, I am not stopping this export. That's that. Well, yeah, shout out to the person in front of my face. So I remember this time last week's word, which was I fucking forgot again. I forgot what I said. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What was it? Fuck. Oh shit. What was it? Oh my God. I think it was
You're
like
really pretty.
It was cabin. I think it was cabin. I am pretty. Thank you.
You are.
And you can find this podcast anywhere you search MessyPod. It's MessyPod on Instagram and Twitter. You can also email us at messypod@gmail.com. Your hookup times, your gay agendas, your what the fuck Floridas, your keepers, your creepers. And that's it.
I miss you.
No, you don't.
I've been here for over 2 weeks.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have. You left me randomly on a Friday. You said I'm done with this world on a Friday and just left me.
You act like that stressed you out. You act like me having to throw all my life in a bag and go across the world last minute was your stress.
It was my stress. It was our stress.
You've been douche.
Happy New Year and Happy Christmas. You've been douche.
I hope you all get laid.